I only assume Ryan Reynolds thought was a triumphant appearance on Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary. He must not have loved seeing Colin Jost come back to Saturday Night Live last night with a joke at his wife, BlakeLively's expense.
We were like, we're going to show the movie, and the studio was like, no, you're going to show 20 minutes. So we're like, no, we're going to show the movie. And they're like, it's not done. And I was like, shoot. They're like, if everything's not perfect and it's not done, and what if we're going to change things? I was like, we want it to go. I literally brought the movie with me on the airplane.
BlakeLively and Ryan Reynolds were once considered Hollywood royalty, a power couple that seemed untouchable. They had the charm, the influence, and the industry wrapped around their fingers. But behind the scenes, their carefully curated public image was crumbling.
Zelensky was asked to leave the White House. Then he appeared on Fox News and said he thinks he can still salvage his relationship with President Trump, which is like Justin Baldoni saying, I'd love to work with Blake again.
A massive legal battle with actor-director Justin Baldoni exposed something much darker. A ruthless attempt to manipulate Hollywood, silence competition, and control the media narrative. What started as a creative dispute over the highly anticipated film It Ends With Us soon spiraled into a career-destroying scandal, revealing the couple's calculated PR tactics, secret industry deals, and behind-the-scenes power plays. And if that wasn't enough, BlakeLively's shocking decision to hire a former CIA operative as her crisis PR manager sent the media into a frenzy.
Live, Colin Jost came back live and clearly made a joke at BlakeLively. Also, BlakeLively's now hired a crisis PR person, the same one who attempted to help cover up Hunter Biden's laptop. Oh my goodness, it's getting crazier and crazier by the day. But
the same woman who accused Baldoni of media manipulation was now using the most powerful PR fixer in the world to rewrite the truth in her favor. But Hollywood wasn't buying it. Insiders turned against them, their influence collapsed overnight, and what followed was one of the biggest career downfalls in modern Hollywood history. So, what really happened? And how did two of Hollywood's most beloved stars become the industry's biggest liabilities? Let's break down the rise and fall of BlakeLively and Ryan Reynolds step by step. BlakeLively's Hollywood persona, a carefully built illusion. For years, BlakeLively crafted an image of effortless elegance and likability. From her breakout role in Gossip Girl to starring in hit films, she carefully positioned herself as Hollywood's sweetheart. Her marriage to Ryan Reynolds only amplified their brand, turning them into the industry's most marketable power couple. But behind the scenes, Blake was no stranger to controversy. Former Gossip Girl co-stars revealed how she manipulated cast members against Penn Badgley, stirring drama to maintain control. But back then, the industry turned a blind eye. After all, she was profitable. That all changed when she stepped into a producer role for It Ends With Us, a project that would eventually expose her true colors to the entire industry. The Justin Baldoni conflict, a battle for control. The controversy began when BlakeLively clashed with director Justin Baldoni over creative control of It Ends With Us, an adaptation of the Colleen Hoover novel. Sources revealed that Lively wanted full authority over the production, sidelining Baldoni, who had been attached to the project long before her. When Baldoni refused to back down, Lively launched a smear campaign, accusing him of using PR firms to twist the media narrative. She pushed stories painting herself as the victim of a controlling director, hoping to turn public sentiment in her favor. But here's where things took a dark turn. The CIA PR fixer, the move that exposed Lively's hypocrisy. As the public battle intensified, BlakeLively made a stunning decision. She hired Nick Shapiro, a former CIA operative turned PR strategist. If that name sounds familiar, it's because Shapiro was deeply involved in the Hunter Biden laptop scandal, where he helped shape political narratives and suppress media coverage. In short, this was no ordinary publicist. This was damage control at a government-level scale. And just like that, media headlines shifted overnight. Suddenly, major outlets like the New York Times and Variety started publishing pro-Blake articles, claiming she was winning the legal battle. But there was just one problem: the facts told a different story. Her legal subpoenas were denied, Baldoni's case remained strong, and industry insiders called out the blatant PR spin. Lively's attempt to control the media narrative backfired spectacularly, exposing her as the very thing she accused Baldoni of being. This was the first major crack in her public image. Ryan Reynolds, the secret Hollywood power play. While Lively was the face of the controversy, Ryan Reynolds was pulling strings behind the scenes. Reports surfaced that in March 2024, Reynolds attended a private meeting with Sony executives, high-profile PR strategists, and Lively herself. The goal? To force Baldoni out of his own film. Eyewitnesses described Reynolds as aggressive and demanding, making it clear that they wanted full control over the project. It was a power move straight out of the Hollywood playbook. If you can't win fairly, eliminate the competition. But this time, it didn't work. Hollywood insiders saw through the act, and Ryan Reynolds' carefully maintained funny nice guy persona began to crumble under scrutiny. The more details that surfaced, the more apparent it became. This wasn't just about a movie. It was about power, control, and using industry influence to silence opposition. The industry turns on Blake and Ryan. Hollywood is ruthless when it comes to damaged reputations. And when it became clear that Lively and Reynolds were more trouble than they were worth, the industry cut them loose. Former colleagues refused to defend them. The silence from fellow listers was deafening. Studios distanced themselves. Future projects that once had Blake and Ryan attached moved forward without them. The internet never forgets. Every past controversy, from Gossip Girl drama to manipulative PR tactics, was resurfaced and dissected. Then came the final blow. Saturday Night Live openly roasted them, marking the moment when Hollywood officially washed its hands of the once beloved couple. By January 2025, Baldoni escalated the legal fight, filing lawsuits for civil extortion, privacy invasion, and abuse of power, officially naming Ryan Reynolds in the case. And just like that, Reynolds, the face of Marvel's Deadpool franchise, a multi-million-dollar business mogul, and one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors, was now seen as an industry bully who played dirty to stay on top. The downfall was complete. The aftermath. Who really won? In the end, the couple's media manipulation failed. Blake and Ryan lost credibility, lost projects, and lost Hollywood support. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni emerged victorious. His career survived the attack. His reputation remained intact, and he was seen as the wronged filmmaker fighting back. The industry supported him. Directors and executives who had once remained neutral started backing him publicly. The truth came out. Blake and Ryan's behind-the-scenes power moves were exposed, ensuring they could never pull the same tactics again. Hollywood loves a comeback story, and Baldoni's was one of redemption. But for Blake and Ryan, there was no coming back. Final thoughts. What does this mean for Hollywood's future? The BlakeLively and Ryan Reynolds scandal is a warning to Hollywood's elite. In an era where social media and public accountability reign supreme, no amount of PR spin or media control can erase the truth. The industry is changing, and power plays like these aren't as effective as they once were. The public is smarter, Hollywood is less forgiving, and the rise and fall cycle of fame is faster than ever before. At the end of the day, manipulation and control can only take you so far. Eventually, the truth always comes out, and when it does, even the most powerful figures can lose everything overnight. And for BlakeLively and Ryan Reynolds, this might just be the end of the road, coming to light. But what do you think? Did BlakeLively take things too far? Or was Justin Baldoni the real problem behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you love staying updated on the biggest Hollywood scandals and celebrity drama, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.